Hi everybody, update on my dishwasher. It's been over a month. Have to excuse the noise in the background. So how's it been going? Well, it's been going pretty well. Just washed the pans in it yesterday. Hasn't been emptied yet. The salt, the light on the cap there. The salt, I top up about once a week, every week, so the light's never been on to come on to say it's been low. Just topped it up a little bit, poured some of the salt into a jug and just poured the salt in to keep it topped up. So it uses probably about 2 inch of the salt in a week, and it's on daily, every day, once a day. The rinse aid, well, it doesn't hardly use any rinse aid. I've probably topped that up twice in well over a month since I've had the dishwasher. Yeah, the drain thing at the bottom there has not had much food in there, so it's kept it quite clean. Yeah, there's a little bit of wetness, condensation, where we hadn't had the door open when it was done last night, when the dishwasher was put on. Maybe the settings, you turn it on. The main settings is selecting program free, so we go like that. That's 5, that's 6, 1, 2, 3. That's the setting we normally have it on. It takes about an hour or just under an hour. So it rinses your dishes, then it washes your dishes, and then it dries your dishes. Anything less than program free, it won't dry the dishes. If you have it on like program 6, it can take anywhere between a couple of hours, 3 hours, which I don't think you actually need any more than 3. Program 3 is like an hour, and yeah, it cleans the dishes quite spotless. For instance, if we look at one of these cups, how crystal clear it is. So I don't think you would actually need it on any more than 3, because that is not one mark in it. There's no drip mark for the water where it's dried on the water. It is absolutely crystal clean. So let's just open this, and if we look at the pans, you can basically see a face in the side of the pans, how spotless it actually brings them up. Now this went on I believe yesterday afternoon, Sunday dinner, and for instance another glass here, I have my beer in it, and it is just spotless. There's not a mark on it. It's like the glass is absolutely brand new. Rim mark, you can just see no marks whatsoever on that glass. It just brings it up as brand new. Yeah, so just literally you have the plastic jugs I use for me gravy and stuff, mixing the gravy up, and it's just spotless. So I just keep it on program free all the time, because I don't think I need a 3 hours wash. And considering these, a lot of this stuff was greasy because I'm roasting on a Sunday for my Sunday lunch, and they just come out absolutely spotless. So that's basically my dishes. They're a bit wet with the condensation because we didn't have the door open, and it was about about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, turned it on, and it hasn't been emptied yet. We normally empty it the next morning. So yeah, it's been doing pretty well. So basically, to set it now, if you haven't watched the previous video, this is a Curry's cheap slimline. That's the number. So if you didn't watch the first video, this is the second video. You just turn it on there. So it always starts at that one. You select what program you want, and I always go for program 3, and then just turn it on. If you've got all your dishes and it's full, now when you turn it on, that light will go to the first light. That means it's filling up with water, it's rinsing your dishes. Then after about 15-20 minutes or so, it'll go to the second light, where it's actually washing your dishes with a tablet you put in, and then it'll go down to your third light, where it's actually drying your dishes, and then it will go down to the fourth light. When the fourth light lights up, that means your dishwasher's finished and you can open the door. If you haven't got many dishes in there, you can, this is a timer, you can set it for 3 hours, 6 hours or 9 hours. This button's the timer. If you press it like that, that's 3 hours, that's 6 hours, 2 lights is 9 hours. You turn it off. But if you've only got half the dishes in there, you can put it on your quick wash or whatever program you want, and then press and hold it in. So keep holding it in, it lights up there. I've got the 3 hours on now, so we'll just turn that off a minute. There we go. Make sure the lights are off. The light's on in the button, and that represents half wash, half load for that. And then you just press your start button and it'll start. So it's very easy to operate. But Eco Wash is program 4, and it takes a bit longer. But I've tried all the settings all the way up to program 6. Program 6 can take anywhere up to like 3 hours, but the dishes don't come out any better than what they would for an hour wash. So you're just basically wasting your electric and so on. So I just find it no point. If you go higher up, obviously it hots the water a bit higher, you know, for the most greasiest stuff. But I find, you know, that's 65 on the program 6, and it's no different. My dishes don't come out any different than on a program 3, and it's just been going around for like 3 hours long, just wasting electric, because they don't come out any different from a quick wash. So yeah, you open the door, and how long the door is 63 centimeters. So I've got my cupboard there from the sink, and it stretches right out to there. So when you've got it open, it's 63 centimeters. It'll drop down. So if you're planning on getting a dishwasher and you haven't got much room, you actually need 63 centimeters to come out, because you won't be able to slide the basket out. You slide the basket out. A lot of people on comments for this dishwasher saying that the basket falls as you're putting it in, like that, putting it in, and it falls off. I haven't had that problem once. I put only a couple of plates in, so it's only on one side. There's nothing been on that side, and I put the dishwasher on. No problems whatsoever. It's never ever come off the rail. So I don't know what people with the comments were saying. It comes off, because I haven't had that problem. So you must have it, you know, dicky wheel or something like that on it, or you bent it or something like that, because I haven't had one problem. Now this is full, but you know, not one problem has wheel ever fell off in there, nor with the top. You know, it's quite full at the moment because of the dishes, but I've had it on quite a few times of half wash and I've not had any problem. A lot of people say the light here, this one I think is for the salt and that one's for the rinse aid. I've never had a light come on. When I first bought it and turned it on, the lights were on, and I filled them up because it'll take 1 or 2 washes before the lights will actually go out. So once you first topped them up to full, the light still will be on. The light still will be on for the first couple of washes. Now if you get to about 3 or 4 washes and your light's still on, you haven't topped it up enough. You have to really fill it to the brim for that light to go off. So a lot of complaints were my light's still on and I've had it on a week, you know, every day for a whole week and it's still on. It's because you never topped it up to the brim. You got to top it up to the brim. If you don't fill it completely, that light will never go off because it thinks it's not full. You haven't topped it up. So it's got to be jam-packed full before them lights go off. So when I first bought it, about 3 washes I think it was, my light went off, and it's never been on ever since because I check my salt on a weekly basis and just top it up with 1 inch or 2, which needs whatever it needs. It's never been on my light, it's always been off because you don't have to check them that regularly. It will tell you when it's getting low, the light will come on when it's getting low, but I just turn it on, just top it up once a week, so it's always been full. And the rinse aid on this is quite good because it doesn't hardly use any rinse aid. So I bought 37 tablets for a £5 in Asda. We ran out yesterday for the tablets. I've got to get another bag, but it's been on every day, so I've used the whole 37 tablets. So it's had about 38 to 40 washes since I've had it, since the first day I got it, because I put the dishwasher on first with no tablet in it, you know, to rinse it all out and everything, after when I've topped it up with salt. So yeah, it's been quite a good dishwasher, really. It hasn't let me down yet, and it cleans everything spotless, better than anyone could actually wash up in the sink, because everything just comes out brand new. Can't fault it. So for a cheap dishwasher, it's done remarkably well, really. So I just got to get some more tablets to put today's dishes on. You can see that today's dishes are building up there already. So yeah, I would highly recommend going out getting this. If you do look online, you will see a lot of bad comments saying, you know, the rail comes off and the light's still on and all this. It's because they haven't operated it properly. That's the only reason. It's nothing to do with the dishwasher, it's the person who's operating it. It just doesn't know how to do it, really. I'm not saying I'm an expert, I'm far from it. This is my first ever dishwasher I've actually owned, but I have used dishwashers previously. I used to work in hotels, operating dishwashers and stuff like that for years, but this is the first one I've actually ever owned. But like I say, keep the salt topped up, and it must be right to the brim. As long as you can get the lid on, you're alright, but as long as it's up to the brim, the light will go off after about three washes. and keep it topped up once a week. You won't get that light on. So yeah. So when people are moaning about the lights, it's not actually the dishwashers, it's the person who's operating it. That's all I can say. But yeah, I've had no problems with it whatsoever. My salt is, like I say, I'll show you if I can get to it. I topped it up yesterday. As I say, once a week job. If you can see me, it's a bit pitch black. Let's just get under here. And it should be full right to the brim. Can you see that now? That's up to the brim. If you do get the dishwasher, there's a little ledge there, and that indicates it's the brim full. If you can see, there's just like a little ledge. So when you top the salt up, top it up to that ledge, and that means the dishwasher knows it's full. So the light will go out. There's a little ledge there, inside there. So once the salt has reached that ledge, yeah, the dishwasher will know it's actually full to the brim. But I can get actually a bit more salt in there, but because the salt is actually touching that brim, the dishwasher can calculate it's actually full, so the light won't come on. So yeah, that's basically, I just operate that, topping up once a week with this. It looks like it's gone down, but it's actually full, so it looks kind of empty, but it isn't, it's full. So if I went to top that up now and put a little bit more, it would just overfill to come up to this, up to the top here. So that would last a good week before I need topping up again. I don't have to keep topping that up every day. So I maintain it once a week, and I haven't had any problems with it. So if you are looking for a dishwasher, I would highly recommend this. Like I say, my lights are not on or anything like that. Turn it on, my lights haven't come on. They're saying they're full, so I've got no problem, and that can go all week, and my light's never been on. So yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. But like I say, if you haven't got that much room in your kitchen, always remember it's about 63 centimetres when the door comes down, so you need at least 63 centimetres, so it's about 2 foot you would need in space for it to come down. If you need to ask any more questions, or you want any advice on this actual dishwasher, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them for you. If you want to know how I connected it all up and everything, I could do a video on that, or I could explain it to you. Just a quick look in the junk in here. As you can see, I had to replace all the piping, which was about 12 quid for the whole system, because you need one of these for your washing machine, and you need one for the dishwasher. So I had to replace all that. There's my rinse aid all there, look. So yeah, so I suppose in the month, I've had it over a month, I've only used that much of that bottle, so it doesn't use that much. And considering I have spilt some of this when you're going to put it in, so yeah, that's about it. But my brilliant, I hacked away the bench down there to get the pipes in, because it was much easier than going through 2 big planks and then coming out through this plank. So that would have been 3 planks I needed to drill through, and I thought that was too much hard work. So what I've done is gone underneath the skirting board thing and then back up to the cupboard, which was the easiest for me. Which you don't see that hole in there because I don't really use that cupboard anyway, under the sink, just full of crap. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.